Alrighty, I'm in Hellfire Ramparts. This is generally where I used to train fellow guildies, friends, and practice myself. They are 20 levels lower, so they're not going to be doing any damage, and, well, they're going to die fast. So all I can ask is to watch what I do as best as you can. I'll try to say it along as I pull, but I figured this is good because you got a couple of 2-man pulls, you've got quite a few 3 and higher pulls, and then you've got like 1 or 2 just single pulls. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull the first mobs. I'm going to use my heroic throw. I'm going to use my blood rage, use my shield block right off, that way I can use my shield slam. Now I'm going to use my thunderclap, so now I've got them both on me. But I want to keep them both, so I'm going to cleave, and I'm going to use whatever abilities are highlighted. And as you can see right there, I had priority on my revenge and my shield slam. I did not use my devastate to stack thunder armor. I rarely will on trash mobs. There's not much of a necessity to do that unless it has a ton of health. I didn't use my shockwave either, as these guys were going to go down fast. Now I'm going to pull this next guy, and notice my priority again is exactly what I did, except I will use heroic strike rather than cleave, because it's only one target. And you'll see my heroic throws on cooldown, so I'm going to charge in this time. I'll use that way I can use shield block and do more damage. I use my revenge. I've used my heroic strike. Bam, and I used my shield slam again because it was back up. Alright, let's go ahead and get through to a bigger mob. Alright, so here's more mobs. I'm going to go ahead and pull 6 of them together, which means 2 different groups. Now, see, that guy's a caster back there, so I'm going to throw my weapon to silence him, make sure he comes to me. Run into this caster. Aggro them all with my thunderclap. Try to get them all in front of me, use my shockwave. My thunderclap is off a cooldown again, so I'm going to use it. And cleave whenever I can, while using my priorities. But remember, on AoE threats, your thunderclap is going to have priority, because it's going to pull more AoE threat, as well as use shockwave on these ones as often as possible. Now that same thing is going to go for a lot of other groups. I'm going to go ahead and bypass a couple of these, just so we can get past them here. I'm going to go ahead and pull these guys as well as these, charge right into them, wait for them all to get to me, use my thunderclap, get them all in front of me, shockwave, cleave, use my thunderclap, cleave, and then go back to my priorities. Oh, see, they disarmed me. That happened. Somebody got away. See, they're pulling more. If you needed to, see, look at that. They come right to you. You can just thunderclap them right in. If you needed to, something gets away from you, you can just taunt them. That way, you keep it off cooldown. That way, you can always pick them up. And there you go. See, it's really pretty easy. And you see right there, you do a lot of damage. So there you go, that's basically your rotation, your priorities of how to do this. Basic role of a warrior tank in a raid, you're probably going to be the main tank, as you have the best single target threat, as opposed to AoE threat that a Death Knight can perform, or a Paladin can perform. I've played well, you'll have the highest single target threat over any other class. You're probably going to be leading groups at least in 5-mans more often if you're the tank. So I'm just going to quickly go over marking. I've got an add-on called Quick Mark, which I can type /QM show. It's a nice little box of marks. And you're basically going to want healers, or depending on it, casters, to be your first target, generally marked by a skull, and then by an X. Now, for a third target, it can be any of these above. I generally use a triangle for a third target. Okay? Alright, so that's marking. Just get used to it. Remember, charge in, get your threat, do your highest single target abilities. DPS like to blow the holy heck out of a boss right away. So make sure you've got a lot of threat. Thank you for watching the How to Class Spec Role Warrior Tanking Guide. Be sure to go to the right of the video or just below the video and click the big yellow subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when I come out with more videos. If you have any questions or comments about my videos, please feel free to send me a private message on YouTube or go to my site at www.dragonsofabyss.com. Please try to navigate to the Alliance Dragons of Abyss Wowstead site and post on the forums or a private message there. I will get back to you quickest by that. Again, thank you, and good luck on being a warrior tank.